I started doing this with single-family houses, and now here I am with an apartment building, forcing multi-six-figure equity and generating thousands in extra monthly cash flow from a single deal. Hi all, it's Kurt here. I achieved financial independence at 31 by investing in real estate, and now 3 years in, I have 27 units. Most of my videos so far have been filmed from my house, but today I'm out in the field conducting an open house at my 10-unit Detroit building, and I figured I'd take the opportunity to show you around, as well as reveal some of the numbers and details of this deal. Come on in, let's have a look around. I closed on this building on January 30th of this year for $425,000. It was listed for $455,000 as a 7-unit building, and only 2 of the units were occupied. A nonprofit owned the building previously and seemingly took the not making a profit thing very seriously. I found the place during the holiday season and was actually in my truck headed south for a vacation when my agent, shout out to Mike, walked me through the place over FaceTime. The walkthrough bolstered my suspicions from the limited listing photos that this place was going to be a slam dunk. What did I like about it? Well, the empty units just needed cosmetic rehabs, for the most part at least. That's pretty straightforward to handle. The place was sub-metered for gas and electric, with each unit having its own furnace and water heater. That means that the tenants can each pay their own utilities, except for water, which I pay, and that makes the expenses for this building considerably lower than buildings with central boiler systems or single meters. In general, boiler systems are kind of the norm here in Detroit in these older buildings, and not having that is huge. Another key factor is that this building was listed as having 7 units. Upon purchase, it actually had 8 residential units and 2 commercial units in the basement. I'm in one of them now. There was a fully renovated studio apartment that they were using as a management office, and it wasn't included in the unit count. I basically just had to remove the office furniture and rent it out. So I gave most of the furniture to a tenant who was light on furniture, and I rented it out. The 2 commercial units were already set up with plumbing, HVAC, separate meters. Both had bathrooms too, and one already had a kitchenette. And there it is. Adding some walls, showers to the bathrooms, and a kitchen on the one that didn't have it is all that it took to make those commercial units into residential units. They're in a basement, but the basement level is only about half underground, so those units already had windows that were plenty big for legal egress. That there is a great way to find deals in this market. Be on the lookout for opportunities to add value that are overlooked by others and jump on them when it makes sense. I plucked this thing right off the MLS. Now for some of the numbers. This building has 4 3-bedroom units, 5 2-bedroom units, and 1 studio. The studio, which we just walked by, it's down the hall, rents for $800 a month, and getting $1,200 for the 2-bedroom units and $1,350 for the 3-bedroom units. Although Section 8 will pay up to $1,500 for a 3-bedroom unit in Wayne County, and I just got a renewal approved at that price. At full occupancy, this building will gross $12,350 per month, even if I just get the $1,500 for the 1 unit. Currently it's 50% occupied, up from 20%, and the remaining vacant units were just completed recently, this being one of them that received a cosmetic rehab, which is why I'm pushing them with this open house. I put about $150,000 into repairs and improvements. That includes $30,000 for masonry work on the exterior to get this 100-year-old building up to tip-top shape. That plus the $425,000 purchase price gave me a cost basis of around $575,000. And that begs the question, what will it be worth once stabilized? Well, figuring 6% vacancy, 6% for maintenance, 6% for CapEx, 8% management, and an extra $22,000 in expenses per year for taxes, insurance, lawn, snow, and water, I come up with an NOI of $88,365. And I did a video on NOI if you don't know what that stands for, but basically net operating income. That would place the value at just over $1.1 million at an 8 cap, which doesn't seem unreasonable given the condition of the asset. To be clear, I'm not holding my breath for it to appraise for that. Appraisers throw curveballs sometimes, but assuming I can get these units rented out in the next month, which I believe is doable, I'll have added several $100,000 to my net worth and own an asset that'll produce almost $50,000 per year in cash flow. Not bad for 6 months of part-time effort, especially for a former engineer who a year and some months ago used to have to work full-time for a small fraction of that. The future is bright. For clarity, that $50,000 figure is based on a hypothetical $640,000 loan amount at 7% interest, 25-year amortization, and with me self-managing it, which I do. Now, let's say I did a cash-out refi at 80% loan-to-value with a $1.1 million valuation, same 7% interest, and a 25-year amortization, and I turned it over to a management company. Let's say I got lazy. I'd still cash flow $14,000 per year, and I'd have pulled out $305,000 in excess of what I had put into the project. Or it'd be $26,000 cash flow if I pulled out all that money and continued to manage it myself, which I intend to do. There's an abundance of different ways to play this. Let me know in the comments what you would choose and why. What's cool is that even with a very soft appraisal, I should be able to pull more money out of this place than I have into it, while still retaining strong cash flow. This is precisely the kind of deal that I strive for. I'm really excited to get this place fully rented, do a cash-out refi, and enjoy the fleeting feeling of being flush with cash before I shovel all of it into the next deal, reverting back to the default state for a growing real estate investor of being asset-rich and cash-poor. But such is the way that the 8, 9, or 10-figure net worths tend to be born. Now you have a bit more understanding of what I look for in a deal, and also why I'm so into real estate. I started doing this with single-family houses, and now here I am with an apartment building, forcing multi-6-figure equity and generating thousands in extra monthly cash flow from a single deal. And I want to emphasize that this is just the beginning. Now go ahead and hit the like button if you got value out of this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to come along with this journey of growth, loving life as it is, yet always striving for more. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.